Hello everyone and welcome. I am on Strasser and today I was thinking let's show everyone who maybe haven't already seen or haven't got the game yet what different kinds of weapon system were used for like since like the first release, I guess, when I got a game. Because it's been a really long, or how can you call it, well, stuff has happened, I can tell you that. The technology has proceeded and become much more advanced. So, as you can see here, I'm just in a, well, I put this shipping up in like a minute. So, but the concept of this one, this is the first like weapons, I guess you could say, call them. Basically, you slung or you use the force of your craft to slingshot this projectile. Oh, and it's too heavy almost. Almost and almost. It is too heavy. But this was a really good design. Worked well and did what it was supposed to do. That's didn't even test this before. Um, so yeah, we back a little bit, so we come a little further back. So the basic concept of this is that you basically drive your ship towards the targets. I set them up there. As you can see, I have heavy armor there and lighter there, so it's like this is like kind of like the period when they came in, or actually they came in at the end. But I was like, yeah, let's divide them and be like more advanced. And this is like the basic stuff. So let's go. So basically, I go forward, come up to the speed I want, then I press P to, well, um, lose the grip on it by the I don't know, I don't remember what it's called, the landing gears. So I basically like landing gears, like get it off or something, and yeah. So desirable speed. Bam! So as you can see there, it made a dent. So this kind of worked. I mean, on small ships it worked, or if you get to higher speed in a more, I guess, maneuverable vehicle. Because I kind of crashed into it. It's hard to, yeah. But it made a dent. So you can see it was a really effective weapon actually. It was, and you could use it for so much. You could use it for oh well. Okay, maybe not so much, but you could use it to attack, I guess. Even though multiplayer wasn't out then. Let's put this one. There. Okay, so then you have the basic blocks just slung on. Now, when there was an update, they gave us this thing over here. And this is a bomb, basically, or a warhead. And it explodes on impact. So you can understand the concept of slinging something. And then when this thing hits, kaboom. So I guess we just... Whoa, too much. Okay, not going too fast now. But it was kind of hard, you know. You had to max out the, I guess, what can you call it? Stuff like that. Damn it. You had to like the weight and stuff, so you don't end up like I did, and you know the craft will just go crazy because it can. Because basically, Okay, this is not going too well today. But basically, you have to make so the bomb doesn't weigh more than the craft. Simple as that. Simpler than it sounds. Tell you that. Ah, for fuck's sakes. No, stay there. God damn it. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to get all this working if you don't concentrate enough. But yeah, as you can see, this is not maybe the most reliable weapon system out there. Okay, let's just do this. I'm so fucking mad right now. Oh shit. Yeah. Just want to drag it up. I mean, mostly you had like larger ships doing this. But I can quickly even out the weight. Let's just put some heavy rocks. These will basically have heavy armor if you didn't know. It's thicker, it's heavier, it can withstand more power or force, and basically like that. Yeah. Go ahead, get some in there. This is what we space engineers do when we try to even out the weight. Let's put some blocks down. We're done. See, more smoother. Okay. Now this thing doesn't really need so much power to just so it flies. I mean, bam, go, boom. So as you can see, the warhead hit, and it just made. I'm using big blocks, I guess, on the light armor. So, but still, it did a really good dent. Not too bad, considering, I mean, yeah. So that's basically like the first weapons that were implemented in the game, or they weren't even weapons. It was the players who created the weapons, used their imagination. But then later on, of course, they did add weapons, or these things were actually added in the game in the beginning, but I weren't able to use them. They were just for the looks. But now, one special day, they gave us the guns. Yes, by the way, I know stuff like, I know gravity guns, and I know even guns being tested using Warhammer as the primer and stuff. I'm not really going to show them, I'm just going to show the main guns and the main stuff. So, if you didn't know, people actually came up with some sort of gravity gun to launch rocks and stuff. You should really check that out. So now, when we got into an update, I don't remember which update, or they were like 0985.567, bro. But he added these Gatling guns, and or minigun you may call it as well. Basically rotating barrels. 3 barrels on this one. And they make exceptionally good damage. But I'm not so sure, maybe because it was like really overpowered, or maybe it was the rockets were really overpowered, and they might have fixed that round where you can see the recoil. And you can also hear the gun sound. But yeah, these weapons are like more for small crafts. But you can see I did make a hole there. If you stay long enough, you can make a hole. But it will take its time. Now we can get through. Whoosh. So yeah, that's basically how these guns work. really simple. Just point and shoot. And in the beginning there weren't these like the crosshairs inside the cockpit or this red dot laser stuff. And they were just like, oh, where can it be? So you basically maybe made your own iron sights to put on your craft. But yeah. And then, as I remember, I think the missiles actually came in first before the rotors, but I'm going to show the turrets then. But yeah, so you can see there, it was very easy to make a hole in the armor, light armor, and when you come forward, oh shit, I'm not going to make a hole in this. Now I made a hole. So as you can see, this is much more durable. Oh, well, it's not like I can't use a good example, but it's not really that much of a difference, but it's a difference. Okay, let's get to the turret. So now, these turrets were being able when we get rotors, and you configure them to make it like this doesn't have any power, so this is free floating. This one has power, so this thing moves, which makes this thing to like move and this thing to move. Blah, blah, blah. You will see the connection. Let's do that. So you can see now I can move. You can do this in all different sort of ways. Just look it up, it's really awesome. So we have the guns here. And you can see the recoil on this. I didn't really consider the design very much. I just wanted to show you the concept of it. So the recoil is kind of strong, but it's because it's only have the rotor there and it wants to be pushed back. So I should have put the rotor in a better place. Oh, if that says something. But yeah. It's very nice, very nice. But then of course they added missiles. And yeah, this was the missiles that were really overpowered. They still may are. Yeah, I think they're kind of overpowered. Consider they can. I mean, you can see their little holes. Like, god damn. Well, see the concept. So I think these turrets are still being used. You know, the ships and the turrets. I'm not really so sure about. Well, of course, yes, so someone was probably going to use them in some sort of battle, I hope. But yeah, they're not really reliable anymore. Consider their old-fashioned way of shooting. Now we have guns and stuff, so I guess the bombs, column bombs, aren't really so much for use anymore. I've seen people creating stuff like grappling hooks and stuff like that to like grab onto another ship. And also you have the drills, which you can drill, but they don't need a weapon, so you can show it. But you can use, literally you can use anything for anything. It's your choice. So now, well, when the missiles came out, you put it on the small aircrafts, spacecrafts as well, so you can just go fly and the enemy nearby. Devastates small ships. I mean, kaboom! That thing is gone. It's gone. This thing. I don't even have guns. Three guns for maximal. 6 guns for maximum effect. I mean, this is cool. I mean, you can millions of guns on your aircraft just to make everything awesome. But yeah. So that's basically like the main guns. Oh, wait, we forgot something, didn't we? The automatic rifle. I think this was probably the best thing added, in my opinion. Almost that you have your own rifle, and that now you can, when you board ships, hopefully no one answer your tie as well, because you can't die right now if I remember correctly. But you know, board the ship, go in, be like, anyway there, so boom, 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 boom. Well, yeah, this game is just awesome. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this, would appreciate a like. And if you want to see more, and I will hopefully, probably, see you next time. Goodbye.